So we carry on with the Yoga Sutras where we left off. So today we are beginning the detailed sutra by sutra discussion from chapter 1. So I will, Bal Mukund, you need to give me the presentation, this thing, then I can show the sutras. Okay, so the first chapter of Yoga Sutra called Samadhipada, the first sutra says Atha Yoga Anushasanam. Very simple. Thus yoga is instructed. Yogash Chitta Vritti Nirodha. That's the second sutra. And that literally means yoga is the control or restraint or being unaffected by the expression of the chitta vrittis. We'll go into that in deeper. Tada drishtuhu swarupe avasthanam. Having seen that or having understood that, then having experienced that, you go and reside in your natural state. Vritti sarupyam itaratra. When you are not in that state, then in which case you are being governed by the activation of your programs within. So the first sutra is not significant. You can see what it says, but the second, third, and fourth sutra require a little bit of a detailed discussion. The word nirodha. Nirodha means to oppose in a subtle way. In effect, many of you know, rodha has the root meaning of opposing something. Nirodha means nikrishta rodha. Nikrishta means in a very subtle way. The nikrishta, when that comes as a prefix, it is understood that you are not affected by whatever is being coming over there. So nirodha should be interpreted as not being affected by what? Chitta vritti. Chitta and yoga is not being affected by the chitta vritti. That's what sutra number 2 says. What is chitta and what is vritti? Vritti literally means activation. Chitta is the best English word for that is consciousness. So even though we say consciousness, when I use the word consciousness, most people don't know what it really means. And when you're asleep, do you have consciousness? Of course you have consciousness, but you're still unconscious in your sleep, right? So the word of consciousness is a loose concept for many people. So a better way to understand for you is all the programs with which you come. And that is the consciousness, that is your chitta. Now in the second chapter, Patanjali Muni will explain what are the components of the chitta in there. And those of you who are familiar with the Vedantic side, what the chitta contains are the manas or the mind, the buddhi or the intellect, and the ego, manas, buddhi, and ahankara. So that is the programmed element of the chitta. That is what the chitta contains, and that is your consciousness. So thus understanding that yoga is being unaffected by the activation of your programmed entity, which means whatever is happening within you, you're able to be a pure observer, being unaffected by whatever is happening. Tada drashtuhu. Tada, that or thereafter, or when that is, tada means when. Drashtuhu, having experienced that or having seen that. Swarupe avasthanam. Swarupa is your own true nature. Avasthanam being established in that. Vritti sarupyam. Vritti again activation. Sarupyam. Sarupyam is your form becomes that of the activation of your programs. Itaratra. Itaratra means otherwise. So when you're not in the state of being able to be an observer of your true self, you become, you identify yourself with the activation of the programs within you, the Chitta Vritti. Then after this, Patanjali Muni takes great pains to define in the first chapter, the introductory overview, what kind of vrittis happen for you. So in Sutra number 5, he says, Vritayaha Panchatayaha Klishtaha Aklishtaha Pramana Viparyaya Vikalpa Nidra Smritayaha. So let's look at Sutra 5 and 6 together. Vritayaha means plural of the vrittis. So effectively it translates as all the activations. Panchatayaha means fivefold. Klishtaha, aklishtaha. Klishta is something that may be painful. Aklishtaha means that which may not be painful. And the 5 types of them, having said fivefold, what are the fivefold? Sutra number 6 says, Pramana. Pramana means you can think of it as proof or evidence. Viparyaya means something that is opposite. And next is Vikalpa, means delusion. Nidra is sleep. And Smritayaha means all the memories. Actually, it is Smriti is memory. Smritayaha gives the plural for all the 5 together over there. So what exactly are all of these things? These are all things that are programmed entities already built within you, right? So that is what causes the activation within you. The activation, actually we should say the programmed elements are already built within you. They manifest in these forms of activation. How do they manifest? They manifest in the form of, when you look at something, you're looking for, is this real? Is there real evidence for it? Or you look at it, you may have you have a questioning attitude when you hey, how can this be the case? It should be completely the other way. Or when your program activates, you could be delusional. Or in your program activation, one thing that everybody does every day is go to sleep. And then the other kind of activation when you respond, when your program activates, is from the memory of what you know. So I'll finish off up to Sutra 11 very quickly, because all he does is, in each of Sutra 7 to 11, he's simply giving a definitional view of what each of those 5 chittavrittis are. So it's saying, Tatra Pratyaksha Anumana Agamaha Pramanani. So there, Pratyaksha means whatever is you directly observe and experience, that is proof for you. Anumana is inference. So you're able to draw inference from whatever you might have observed or heard or whatever. Agamaha means what is known from before. Like, for example, we have not gone into the moon, nor have we seen the earth is round. But on the other hand, this is something we have known from before, so we accept it as evidence. Then the Sutra number 8 says, Viparyayo mithya jnanam atadrupam pratishthitam. So in other words, Viparyaya means opposite thinking, is based on false knowledge. And being established in that is what the opposite thinking is all about. Shabda jnana anupati vastu shunyo vikalpaha. Something that is that appears consistent with in a normal flow, something that is entirely possible. However, it is a baseless thing. So like, for example, the best understanding of vikalpa, delusion, is, while it is entirely possible that an election can be rigged, when all of that has been already validated, when Trump keeps repeating the election is rigged, then in which case that's a delusional statement. So then the 10th sutra is Abhava Pratyaya Alambana Vrittihi Nidra. So, of course, in the case of Trump, if he genuinely meant it, it would be delusion. If he's doing it simply for political purposes, that's a different matter. He's just, playing a game there. Abhava pratyaya alambana vrittihi nidra. That is, nidra is the state where you don't have awareness of yourself. Anubhuta Vishaya Asampramoshaha Smritihi. Whatever you have experienced, Anubhuta, Vishaya subject matter, that is not forgotten. Asampramoshaha means that is not forgotten. That is what is your memory. So, I'm going to touch on Sutra number 12 just one moment because it'll give you a completion here. Abhyasa Vairagyabhyam Tat Nirodha. So how can you be unaffected by it? Nirodha meaning being unaffected by it. It is by abhyasa means regular practice. Vairagya, regular practice of what? The aspect of being dispassionate, being unaffected. So by practicing on a regular basis, the practice of not being affected or being dispassionate, with both of these together, you can become a pure observer, unaffected by the activations of these programmed entities. So, or this program activations that are in there. So this is, we'll stop over here, Sutra number 12. And as you can see, we can go fairly fast, especially when we work with when each concept segment or paragraph segments. So any questions on that very quickly, but because I don't want to lose the train for you.
Dr. Rajan, is passion a bad thing?
Okay. But let's throw away the word passion and use the word vairagya bhava. I use the word dispassion. Vairagya bhava is what I spoke about. If your opposite of vairagya bhava is attachments, right? And so being essentially feeling that you have to do this, do that. So whenever you have attachment to anything, you are in the cycle where you'll have more karmas being created and you can look forward to more lifetimes. Okay. If there are no other questions, let's begin with our chakra vibrations. Okay, let's bring the awareness to the perineum, pressing on the little finger and focusing on the perineum. We do LUM. Take a deep breath in. LUM. 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 Release the fingers and continue. LUM. LUM. Now bring the awareness an inch or so above the perineum and pressing on the ring finger, we do VUM. Take a deep breath in. VUM. VUM.
Vâng.
VUM. Vam. 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 Release the finger and continue. Vam. Now, bring the awareness to the behind the navel in the middle of the body, and there we do rum, pressing on the middle finger with the thumb. Rum. 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 Release the fingers and continue. Rum. Now bring the awareness to the middle of the chest, in between the breasts, and here we do yum, pressing on the index finger with the thumb. Yum. 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 Release the fingers and continue. Yum. Bring the awareness to the throat, and here we do hum. Thumbs up, loose fist. Hum. 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 Release the fingers and continue. Hum. Hum. Last time. Hum. Bring your awareness to the middle of the head, and there we do chum, Thumbs up, loose fist. Shum. Chum. 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 Release the fingers. Continue. Chum. Last time. Chum. Top of the head, we do Om. Thumbs up, loose fist. Om. Release the hand and continue. Last time. Now we go on to the Ujayi Pranayama, the happy face breathing. And those of you, all of you pretty much know how to do it. Please carry on. Just in case anybody is new and needs instruction, bring your awareness to the bottommost part of your mouth with your eyes closed, the hole through which food and air passes down, and focusing there, make a big smile. As the cheeks pull out, you will find a slight stretch in that bottommost part of the mouth, the throat area. So focus there, and as you inhale and exhale slowly and comfortably, you will find while inhaling, you will get a slight sucking sensation there, and while exhaling, it will feel like a reverse sucking sensation. So please carry on.
Could you explain me one more time, please?
Yes. So who was this? Okay, yeah, I'll explain to you. Purushottam Patel, yeah. You want to close your eyes and bring your attention to the lowermost part of your mouth. If you mentally think the part that connects into the neck, where the mouth and neck meet. So if you look inward, you feel the hole over there. If you swallow saliva or do anything, that's where it goes, right? And when you inhale, that is the pathway through which the air goes into your lungs. So with your eyes closed, focusing there, make a big smile. As the cheeks come out, can you feel a slight stretch over there? Very slight stretch. Make a big smile. Cheeks come out. You feel a slight stretch in the hole in there. Don't keep your finger there unless you want to keep it for focus. But the real focus is inside, not outside. You can feel the slight stretch, right? So now inhale and exhale in a comfortable way. And because the stretch is there, when you inhale, you will find the breath feels restricted. It doesn't flow smoothly. It feels like there is a restriction there. So it will feel like a slight sucking sensation there. It's like because of the big smile and stretching, it feels like there is a straw over there through which you're sucking.
While we do that, there is a little humming sound in the throat.
It may happen. Everybody won't get the same sound, but some people get it. It'll feel like a wind tunnels kind of noise.
Okay, thank you.
Like if there is a lot of wind blowing through a tunnel, you'll get the whoo kind of thing.
Right,
That kind of sound can come. Yes. Somebody has asked, what is the best method of breathing while walking? 2 steps inhale, 4 steps exhale will have a good effect on you, relaxing. Now we go on to the respiratory mantra. Bring your awareness behind the sternum, and from there feel a rising vibration to the middle of the body and going out of the top of the head. And that rising vibration feels like Haim Em Haim Em Haim Em Feel the flow. So for people who are new, like Purushottam Patel, just visualize, bring your awareness just behind the sternum here and feel like a rising vibration going to the middle of the body and out of the top of the head. And there is no correlation with the breath. Don't even focus on your breath. Most of the day, like you don't even focus on the breath, it happens by itself and you're not even aware of it. So forget the breath. Just mentally feel Hi Mem Om, Hi Mem Hi Mem Hi Mem You feel the flow. That's it.
What are the words you said? Haim,
Haim Im
Haim, Im.
Yes. Just feel the flow. You don't have to say it verbally, just mentally feel like a mantra jap is going. Now bring the awareness to the chest area, specifically the two lungs, if you can focus on them, and mentally visualize the lungs are vibrating. Haim, 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 Haim. Observe and mentally visualize that. Now we can go on to our spinal alignment exercises. So we can start with tilting the neck to the left and right. And those who like to keep their hands behind and expand the chest with inhalation, you can feel free to do so. So as you exhale, gently tilt your head, bringing one ear towards one shoulder. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, the other ear towards the other shoulder, and continue. Last exhalation. Inhale, come back up. And as you exhale, turn the head and look over one shoulder. Inhale, come back. Exhale, look over the other shoulder, and continue. Last exhalation. Inhale, come back to the middle. And as you inhale, lift up the chin and take the head back. And as you exhale, bring the chin down towards the chest and continue. Last exhalation as the chin comes to the chest. We go 360 degrees around the neck. Inhale, half a circle, and exhale, complete the circle, and continue. Last exhalation, and then we go in the reverse direction. Last exhalation. And now we go to the shoulder exercises. Inhale, lift up one shoulder. Exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. Inhale, lift up the other shoulder. Exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. Continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now stretch out the hand in front of you. And as you inhale, lift up the palms and stretch out the fingers. Exhale, thumb in and make a downward facing fist. Inhale up and stretch. Exhale down and continue. Last exhalation. Now we go around the wrist. Inhale, half a circle, and exhale, complete the circle. Continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Let's go reverse. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Elbows in line with the shoulders and fist below the chin. Inhale, go around the wrist, open out the palms. Exhale, close the fist and come in. Continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now let's go reverse. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now interlock the fingers and bring it behind the head. Keep the elbows at a 180-degree angle if possible. And as you exhale, twist to one side. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, come back and continue. Last exhalation, inhale, come back. Get hold of the elbows behind the back. And as you exhale, pull on one elbow, inhale, come back up. Exhale, pull on the other elbow, inhale, come back up, and continue. Last exhalation, inhale, come back. Now, bring the hands behind the back. Get hold of the elbows. Take a deep breath in, expand the chest, and as you exhale, twist to one side. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist the other way, and continue. Last exhalation, inhale, come back. Now, get hold of the hands behind the hips, four fingers behind, and the thumb by the side. And as we inhale, we push on one hand and make a backward arch. And exhale, come forward. Inhale, push on the other hand and make a backward arch. Exhale, come forward, and continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. Now we cross the leg, bring one leg over the other, and get hold of the knee. And as you exhale, cross it over to the opposite shoulder and turn the head the other way. Inhale down and exhale, pull and turn. Last exhalation, pull and turn. Inhale, release. Now let's cross over the other leg. Pull and turn. Last exhalation, pull and turn. Inhale, release. And now we are ready to stand up. And if you, those of you who don't have good balance, you can hold something. And when you inhale, bend at your knees and exhale, stand up. So inhale down, exhale up. Continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation. And now we can do the bending in the hips. Bring your hands behind your back and get hold of your elbows. Take a deep breath in, expand the chest and pull back the shoulders and lift up the chin. And as you exhale, push out the butt and lean forward. Inhale and exhale into the stretch. Make sure the back does not bend and the chin stays up. You can feel the stretch from the bottom of the feet to the hips. Inhale and slowly come up. Now we can stand on one leg for about 30 seconds and then for 30 seconds on the other leg. You can do it in one of many ways. For those of you who don't have good balance, you can even hold a chair or something. And if you have, you can lift up the leg any way you like, or you can put it any place you like. If you put your leg onto one leg onto the other thigh, and you hold up and bring up your hands like this, that is called Vrikshasana or tree pose. So you can be in that position for about 30 seconds. You can also keep the hands in the chest if you like, but if you stretch up, you'll be able to balance better. Now we can switch over to the other leg. Now we can take a seat and we will do the shoulder exercise. Inhale, lift up both the shoulders. Exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. And continue. Last time. And exhale, come down. Now, check the two nostrils. They should be approximately equal. We'll do 4 to 6 breaths of alternate nostril breathing. Inhale through one nostril and feel the awareness go in the opposite direction. And when you complete the inhalation, you feel mentally the inhalation ends with your awareness in the middle of the upper part of the forehead. And when you exhale through the other nostril, think of a mirror image going out that way. Inhale from there and finish the inhalation here. Exhale that way. Continue. Now we can go on to the Bahia Kumbhaka. That is full exhalation, pulling up the pelvic floor, taking the abdominal area in and emptying the chest. And we bring the chin down to the chest. And we hold out the breath for as long as you can, and then you inhale, take in a deep breath. And so like this, we will do the breath about 5 times or so. Let's do it for about 3 minutes. Okay, so let's begin. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, pull up the pelvic floor, abdominal area in, empty the chest, and bring the chin down to the chest. Inhale and come up. And continue in your own timing. Exhale, pull up the pelvic floor, abdominal area in, empty the chest, and hold out the breath. Last exhalation. Now, as you inhale, let's go straight into Bhastrika. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. 3, exhale. 4, exhale. 5, exhale. 6, exhale. 7, exhale. 8, exhale. 9, exhale. 10, exhale. 11, exhale. 12, exhale. 13, Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. And 20. Exhale. Take a deep breath in through the right nostril. Hold the breath and exhale to the left and then relax. It's 6:30, so those of you who needed to leave can leave, and the rest of us will continue. Let's go on to the second round of the Bhastrika.
The last
And
part I didn't follow, sir. The last thing you did, I did not follow that.
okay, we will do this Bhastrika.
Okay.
And the last thing we did was, after we did 20 breaths of Bhastrika, we inhale through the right nostril, hold the breath for as long as we can, and exhale to the left nostril and then relax.
Okay.
Dr. Rajan, how about their mantra, spinal mantra?
Oh, that is the right thing to do. I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, so we'll do the spinal mantra first and then go on to further rounds of Bhastrika. We do the 7 mantras from the feet and ankle to the knees to the lowermost part of the spine, which is in between the buttocks and the back, and then the lumbar spine, the thoracic spine, the cervical spine in the neck, and then in the back of the head, in the very top, called the Shikha point. The mantra for the feet and neck are the same, that is Aim. Now let us begin from the feet and ankle with mantra Aim, moving to knees where we vibrate Shim, and move on to the base of the spine where we do Jim. Aim, Shim, 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 Jim. I'm Shim 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 Jim. Now we move from the base of the spine to the lumbar region, then to the thoracic or the back region of the spine with Jim, Jime, Haim. So let's go. Jim, Jime, Haim. 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 Jim Jaim Haim, 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 Jim Jaim Haim. Now we move from the thoracic spine to the spine and the neck, to the back of the head with Haim, Aim, Om. Let's go. Haim, Aim, Om, 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 Haim, Aim, Om. Now we do all the 7 mantras in sequence, starting from the feet and ankle. Aim, Shim, Jim, Jaim, Haim, Aim, Om. 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 Now let's go on to the additional rounds of Bhastrika. And now, because we have somebody new, I will explain the way in which we do the Bhastrika. We first begin with Bahia Kumbhak, and after that, when we do the Bhastrika, when we exhale, we should feel the compression in the sternum, throat, and head. And when we inhale, we should feel like the sternum is pulling out. If you feel like the sternum is pulling out, the belly will fill in, chest will fill in, shoulder will pull back. When we do it with this visualization, it has maximum effect. So let's begin with our Bahia Kumbhak first. We'll do just one Bahia Kumbhak. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, pull up the pelvic floor, abdominal area in. As you continue to exhale, chest empties and bring the chin down to the chest. Hold out as long as you can. And then we will begin with inhalation. Let's begin with inhalation. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, inhale. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. And 20. Exhale. Take a deep breath in through the right nostril. Hold the breath and exhale to the left. Let's go to the next round of Bhastrika. Actually, we begin with Bahia Kumbhak. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Pull up the pelvic floor, abdominal area in, and complete the exhalation as the chest empties and bring the chin down to the chest. Let's begin with inhalation. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. And 20. Exhale. Take a deep breath in through the right nostril. Hold the breath and exhale to the left and then relax. Let's go on to the next round, beginning with Bahia Kumbhak, but we will do only 10 breaths this round so that we have a little more time for meditation. So let's begin by taking a deep breath in and exhale. Lift up the pelvic floor, abdominal area in, chest empties, chin comes to the down to the chest, and hold out the breath. Now, let's begin with inhalation. Let's go. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. And 10. Exhale. Take in a deep breath into the right nostril, hold the breath, exhale to the left, and then relax. Mentally tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and I care about nothing. I let go of everything, I let go of everything, I let go of everything. Feel the shoulders become lighter, and if you have a personal mantra, focus on it. If you don't have a personal mantra, mentally visualize behind the sternum a rising vibration going out of the top of the head, and that vibration has 3 syllables. Haim, Im, Om. Unlike the respiratory mantra, which is Haim, Im, here we do for meditation Haim, Im, Om. Haim, Im, Om. And as you're doing Haim, Im, Om, we will have Om playing in the background. Mentally affirm to yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. Have the affirmation, you're only an instrument of the cosmic flow. Mentally become aware of the senses from the top of the head all the way down to the bottom of the feet. The senses that empower you to fulfill the purpose for which we are born. Whenever you're ready to come out of meditation, open your eyes, raise your hands up and look straight into the palm of your hands when you open the eyes. So with that, we end the session for today. See you all tomorrow. Namaste.
Thank you, Dr. Rajan.
Namaste, Dr. Rajan.